spoke about fruits and vegetables, how nutritious they are, the vitamins they help infuse ubikaya into our bodies, how they ingest into our bodies, how healthy they are for our bodies and our system at large. Today, we speak on fishes and meat. Ebi penam pa midino eya Elaine ato men so de me penam pa enra na me boss e ka kire me say we no me hwe na minjai science sometimes no ori bebre at a certain age no eya na doctor etimi e ka kire say jai kakra na making sure say fish nkwa na ubetimi are yenim say ye the 5 food products here wo ye carbohydrate, your protein, your fat, your dairy yenim so say dia e be boa pa nso eating a lot of fishes in your system. Sometimes not too much of everything too very bad. Sometimes too much bad. Fish be wo more cholesterol wo mu pa. Ebia sometimes we need seafood and so wo more cholesterol wo mu pa. Tilapia wo cholesterol off. Menka se mendi. Menka se mendi. So everything in moderation helps. Everything in moderation helps. Tilapia ede. Utimi totopa na ode spices ni shemwa, especially the girls we muna always say edepa so unya carbohydrate against your fishes yana itimi ma balanced diet so unya carbohydrate against the fish and vegetables and you know when your full balanced diet e wo hono sometimes no you say so utimi enya meat fish kakra ni nyina no me say in moderation fish meat, veggies, and lentils, that is our proteins, or beans, or anything high in fiber. A combination of that on one plate. One of the highest form of fish, a pink salmon. Pink salmon is very high in protein, very high in fiber, and when it comes to calcium, and so very high. You say calcium a boa for your bones. It will strengthen your bones. Inti you say me dear Monsieur Yanu and say ye no na menana wotimi blende fish kakra na or the chicken kakra, especially the bone marrow nimuno marrow no dear woman wotimi blende no etimi dia fra oats or blendi we are not their fra oats, not the carrots and so kakra aka ho. Ni nyina no ono na blend ya eno na yede ma ono ne na kan so meba. And it was very healthy. It gives very good skin. Open meat and so dia na ye say ube ye any form of meat. E was say ultimately making sure say hohoro ho siesie ho na wo de lime and a lemon hohoro ho na uyi fat na say bi e wo ho bebre no. Sometimes no ukoyi meat to say the diet say so it's normally a steak. This can be called a steak. Uyi fat na wo ho na oya no pan searing. The IFN no pan searing no say what the beto ebia o frying pan skillet so a modu. The IFN skillet any frying pan. Frying pan be we modu pa no na skillet no. And I say oh flat one ibia now they are toso without oil. Without oil because meat emanates its own oils, its own juices. Enti se open very healthy. Now we be meat a bet me adani lean meat edia mau. Now you healthy in your system. I bet me extracted fat ni be free mu edia mau dia. Dia we bet me the healthiest way no pan searing. You can also pan sear a fish. You can steam a fish or fishes. Steam no ye wo mo ahodo bebre ebi na we fidie ni so no. O de hahan ebeto o chance na obeye aduane ni mu wo de hahan ni to mu na what clean your fish ni ye pa make sure you always clean your meat and your fishes very well because sometimes no say your fish no ye ni mu say nsuo na efri mu ba no say bio e ho na ye kohwe aduanan gu nti say bio timi di aduanan ni bi nti say when timi en clean fish ni ye a hwe ya na in the course of eating healthy no na say bio wonso o de antibodies bi ra body mu a entimi emboa eno nti utimi steam ni say ustimi afa hahan nso sa kata so na boa so upe say nsuo kakra ko ho ene nkran for friend na klo ene na odi nsuo kakra nso e de awono na odi nchene kakra apete so any form of herb upe bia no and spice bia upe bia no wetimi di apete so aboa. There are variety of fishes ubetimi say ebia upe catfish ebia upe sa fish we emede pa cassava fish upe no nso utimi e de kan o meat ho na wetimi edi. Now, there are amount and I say fat in our meals or our meat dishes. Utimi swap some of your meat for beans, peas, and lentils. we ebetimi aboa o meal no anase one kasa na wo bedi no ebe hye wo so said ebe ya enye se ebe hye wo so for lack of a better word ebe ma wa men yi said ebe ya wontimi enkoye didi enketenkete dey aye friend is snacking no wontimi koye ne enketenkete because meat takes a long while answer etimi adigest wontimi grille o meat instead of frying esan say oil na ankasa asisi a ne yedi no oil a yedi no sisi ankasa no say ebi enya healthy obi pe canola oil obi super sunflower oil but if you want to desist from eating oil at all no I suggest all health workers health mo munim di e wo mu no say they abeboa won say you would rather grill or air fry you grill or you air fry it say air fryer ba me nyo bi advert ma no air fryer ba wo betimi e de ahyemu a na air fry air extract oils no enyina e de amaw so grilling is way better than frying na say u roast meat nso a utimi e de to metal so to say de ameka aye no thin flat and na say you run it by ebia charcoal so eja utimi de to ya nkasa ye ja so o de to ja ne so a now de won ye tete kenten no na odi esiso odi siso a ene na odi fish and say meat e de ato so be won say oil na nkasa apie aba eno so ebetimi aboa na say ope minced meat nso won say your fish we don't know we can mince it mincing no ebia na obe utimi anya sikan na we twitwa ne keten na say utape noodles won say bi wo ho o mo pe indomie enunti se opese unya a very healthy eating indomie any fish fish na opedia any mincing it obetwitwa ne nketenkete obechop ne nketenkete na was stir fry without oil na was stir fry na odi aka ebia vegetables dodo na e wo say ultimate vegetables eka ho o chop no and now dice no nketenkete na odi aka ho against any type of noodle a wope it makes your meal super healthier than you going eating raw noodles no mentra mo esam ne ede na saying ena amanfo advising new means of using wheat or rice to help do their own noodles but noodles no esam enti esam na wonwa edi no enti esam kwa no you know you're only feeding on carbohydrates so the best thing to do is to add your meat or your fish by mincing it or chopping it into small slices and adding a lot of vegetables to balance your diet for you. Fats ni being so ewo hodoma very healthy edemaya. We have what we call the healthy fats. It being so very unhealthy. Anunti and ayeka says how the meat. Obey o meat, I'll make sure say fats na very unhealthy. Now who say aye white ewo meat no and no to me free mu. Some fishes have a lot of fat in them. That's what they call some of them cholesterol. Ebi wo a healthy cholesterol, ebi wo a healthy. It is up to you to read on the type of fish you like. Pa me kasaba fish ne dear. And make sure I read on it before I decide to take it into my body. These ones are the type of healthy fats that will help your metabolisms grow better and healthier. Now, hydration and so when you are eating too much of stuff, says sometimes no in moderation no etimi eboa. The body constantly loses fluids. Etimi loses fluids pa as per sebio obeja wona na say oyembe hwie ana say wonta no munsuo. Your microphobia won't no musio cry at all. Nanso no edi meat. Nanso no edi fish. Ama wa men abroso. Enunti say uta epe meter. Yes, ro adatrefo say you have to drink water 30 minutes before you eat the meal. And whilst you are eating, you should not be taking too much water. Say ebinum wo ho a odidi na nsuo ni si honom. Na all meat na yenim say meat ni mu yedunu. Ebi ya fry yenim say oil nso na ye de fry ye. Eno ane say ice water nso si ni nchen. No onum gu so. Ene na yakoda wo yem no no. Who say no make say the Japanese, the Chinese, the Asian countries no even in India. Dodo na no so mo bedidi a they make sure they have a soup, vegetable soup. And I say a tea. Omo didi wi nso a as either a type of tea and no no more and also ayeshe and no bois help in digestion and no bois ema oils now we no it mean na free moja mu na won so me at all ewo honom. You have to limit the consumption of say ohwe na obi acidic substances wow your citrus ones no ye apples your tangerine your pineapples, no. So, Osha system nimu na ebia uyobia. We are also patient. All the forms of ulcers no and pay anything acidic. You would have to check with your doctor if you have any form of these ulcers no. You do not go into taking anything acidic. there was one thing I learned by using pineapple to cook a type of meat. Say meat no opese tenderizer na any wutimi use tenderizer edible bosso. Then so opese you can use a form of vegetable or fruit by using pineapple and I say orange and I say lemon and I lime. It me ebwa meat na ayemre. But ye share now health and to me wow dear. And yeah, that's therefore say you have to limit the intake of anything acidic in your body. Na so untimi inso hydrate wo answer utimi di saa niam we etimi ma headache etimi ma darker urine usually so utimi edwonso bebre dia eno nso etimi boa ema cleanse wo system ni mu. That's when you are able to hydrate yourself well, eat a good balanced diet and so eka ho say utimi eye confused and you become irritated easily when you take too much of the oils which are bad, that is the fats are enyano. If you take them too much no emboa. Dr. Afonso say starchy foods say potato, bread, emu, any pasta no. So wo bedi biana. Although some are rich in fiber, in calcium and iron with vitamins no. You have to go in grams whilst you're taking them. You have to portion your meals. And by doing so, you make sure you add a lot of vegetables. You add a lot of fruits that are healthy for your body. And no, I make papa chere me baby, so my boss was saying, say, o snack here. It could be the cherries that we talked about. It could be the berries that we talked about. But then again, your friend baby dates. I don't see it very healthy. You can read on dates. Because of time, I will ask you to read on dates by yourself. And I say tiger nut, and I say kube. You mix the three, you blend it, you seethe it, and then you drink it. Sadia way etimi eboa pa ema cleanse wo system ni mu. Na we be man so na utimi ka sa niam miensa we edi bomu a. He. Dia etimi eyema wo no. Anu odin pa, anu odin. When it comes to eating fishes and fruits and veggies and meat and any form of starchy food, please make sure that you portion them. You eat them in duration and in time, within a stipulated time. Said ye be ya, ankwasha so. When did he late? Udi sa starchy foods ni later. Minia, any efro anye kese dia, any na usan swayare edi egu system nimu. Eating healthy is a way of life. It's a discipline. If you are not able to discipline yourself to eat healthy for a continuous healthy lifespan, not just a one kasano. Oh, try unkwanda eso. The anya made the no say be 70 years and she ya no wait me 45, 50 years. No wait me share wonkwa. Make sure you eat healthy and discipline yourself when it comes to the types of meals we take into our bodies. Alcohol can be great for our bodies, but we get them in carbohydrates. A little intake can go a long way to help your system. But in excess, trust me, and she ya na kogu anymore see what bedroom. This has been Around Town with Elaine Atto, Sly Daniels. We say thank you very much for all you have been doing for me, especially, and my family. God bless everyone. Edika is next. Stay tuned.